Sparky, shave your knuckles for justice. Multiple NGOs are behind effed up shit around the world. It's not all George Soros, but he puts a James Bond villain face on them. Well, yeah, I mean, we found that. I found that out just by like talking to people like Whitney Webb about stuff with Epstein in general, and these non-governmental agencies are just all over the place. I mean, even when I was in Iraq and Afghanistan doing comedy tours, I'd hear about, oh, that person has an Air Force uniform, that's a Marine uniform, that's an Army, whatever. And like, what's that person? Oh, they're an NGO. I'm like, what's that? Oh, just a non-governmental agency. Just this vague, just kind of float around, no jurisdiction, can kind of do whatever we want.
They make voodoo dolls of the bad guys that actually work. That's what they do.
Are you sure? Or
it's off record. It's off record.
Oh, how much does each voodoo doll cost?
It's not important. The budget takes care of it, but it's like $1 million. But yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do.
It's not important. The budget takes care of it is the most vaguely cryptic, but that's how those guys talk.
Well, they got to pump out 12, 13 of these puppies a day. And so, you do the math, but it's important.
The budget will take care of it. I asked you a direct question. How much does it cost? Exactly. Line item stuff. It's all above my pay grade. Good to have you. Like, wait, no, whoa, you didn't answer my question.
Well, I can tell you this: we wouldn't have gotten Bin Laden without him. He was itchy because of the voodoo doll. Yeah. So there's that.
So we got.
So you're welcome. In other words, you're welcome, Mr. Comedian. Keeping you safe. That's what we're doing.
But so voodoo dolls kept us safe.
One voodoo doll at a time. That's right.
Oh,
freedom dolls. Sometimes we call them that.
Freedom. Oh, okay. God, you just say, Bin Laden, freedom, safe, and those are your buzzwords for anything.
Wait. 9/11. All right, now you're welcome. Now you're welcome. I got it.
And democracy.
Democracy, freedom, liberty.
That's just
choices. Do you like having different cereals? Thank capitalism.
Yeah, but
it'd just be Wheaties everywhere if it wasn't for capitalism.
So then our election system isn't capitalist because we only have two choices. It'd just be like Wheaties and shredded wheat.
Best elections in the world. Well flawed, best elections in the world.
I love this character. I love this guy. Just deep state Dan just giving us every talking point.
You get to go.
I love this guy. This guy can handle. There's no curveball. This guy can't hit. I just lie.
You do on election day. You get to go vote. That's what you get to go do with your freedom. You get to go vote. I mean, unless of course you have to work or you're just purged from the rolls, depending on your income bracket or something like that. But otherwise, you get to go vote. That's what you get to do.
Isn't being purged from the rolls, isn't that bad? Doesn't that undermine democracy?
I mean, again, well flawed, best elections in the world.
God, you're so great at making it sound like you answered what I said without answering it. God, it's beautiful, Ron. It's like, oh my God, it's like you're a shapeshifter. It's just amazing. It's just best elections in the world. Oh.
I mean, that's the best. There's so many people like that's just their like deflection when you're just, there's a big problem, which is, but best in the world. Do you know that? Where all have you been? Best in the world. It's the best. Well, I can tell you that. Best in the world.
The world. They'll compare it to just like Afghanistan and North Korea or something. Like,
yeah, best in the world. Where have you been? Nowhere. Why would I'm at the best. Why would I go anywhere?
Where have you been?
Best right here.
Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. I'm going to go on record here saying I've never broken an egg making an omelet. It's not, I've never like, whoops, boink. It's, you pick it up and you crack it. It's pretty, you bring the egg thing right next to the pan. It shouldn't be that hard.
But technically you broke it to make it, right?
Oh, so every omelet is a broken egg.
I always thought that was what that meant.
Oh.
I might be wrong. I don't know. Like, do they mean you break it on accident? Is that what that phrase means?
Yeah, I always took it as like, you can't make it on without breaking a few eggs. Yeah, maybe I've misread this whole statement all these years. So I always meant.
I think you might have, or maybe I did. One of us did.
It's probably me.
I don't know, dude. Maybe. I see what the chat's saying. I don't know. But I always thought because they meant like you have to break an egg to make eggs. Like that's part of the thing. You got to like.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a good point, because I always thought it meant like, oh, you drop one and ruin it. But
I don't know, dude.
But no, I think you're right, Ron, because you're
I
right.
think I might be, but
You have to break an egg open. You have to do that to make any sort of egg dish.
yeah. We answer the tough questions, man. We're doing the Lord's work.
But that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It is a goofy sentiment in general. Like it is
without peeling it. Like, well, that's how you eat the egg. That's how you eat the orange. That's not saying you don't have to. Everything doesn't have to be smashed.
Well, Graham, nobody's ever eaten an apple that wasn't picked.
Right, but that's how you eat them. So it's
right. It makes zero sense, but it sounds like I just said something significant.
It sounds like direct and folksy.
Right. Like it's like that means something. Like if
can't swallow a banjo without chewing it, Ron. What? Why are you eating a banjo? What? A banjo? Just say it with conviction and like kind of lean in or something. And that, huh?
I mean, we're one step away. If Trump or Biden said that, they would probably guarantee re-election. Like if right before election day, one of them just goes, "No one's ever eaten an apple that wasn't picked." Like enough of this country would be like, "That's profound."
Oh, I get it. He's right.
I feel like they're gonna get us out of this mess. I don't even know what the hell that means, but that I never thought about it that way. That's brilliant.
Just dumb enough to think that's a smart statement.
Nobody's ever just went up to a tree and said, well, animals do that, but no person's ever just been, I'm just going to start eating this apple. Why pick it? I don't think anyone's ever done that.
Yeah. And that's
unless they run some bad drugs.
Like, but we're destroying the environment with carbon emissions. Nah, can't have a pizza unless you slice it. Like, what is, that's not even, it doesn't even make any sense at all. It doesn't. You can't have an apple. You can't eat an apple.
You can't.
Oh God, what are you saying, Deep State Dan?
You can't have pasta without hot water. Can't do it.
Hey everyone, great ways to support the show are go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood, where you get bonus content for as little as $2 a month, or rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, a blockchain cryptocurrency platform. That's the future. Also, GrahamElwood.com, where all my merchandise is on sale and ships exclusively with the United States Post Office. Like my Vigilante Volume 2, The Dark Knight. We only made 50 of them. They're going fast. Go to GrahamElwood.com to support the show. I'm on Venmo and PayPal, P.O. Box, all of that, GrahamElwood.com.